wanted to film my April wrap up before it gets too late because it's already kind of late. So let's get to it. The first book I read was Reality Boy by A.S. King, and this was one that I got at the end of March, I think. I had run out of reading material on the way to Florida, and by the time we were coming back, I didn't have anything to read, so we went to Barnes & Noble's and my boyfriend got me this real quick. I really had high expectations for this one because I heard so much about it and there was so much hype around it, and it was a really quick read, but I didn't like the ending and I think I gave it a 3.5, and this will probably be a donate, which if you didn't know or if you haven't seen my previous wrap up, whatever I end up not liking, I'm going to go ahead and donate, and if I do like it, then I will keep it for my book collection. So that is how I'm going to start kind of doing things in my wrap ups. So that will kind of let you know if it's good enough to buy and keep, or if you should just check it out at the library. So this one was definitely a check out at your library because I'm probably gonna go ahead and donate it, and if I don't, it's probably just because my boyfriend got it for me. The next one I read was Vicious by Victoria Schwab. Keisha from The Forsaken 707, which I will link below, just kept raving about this book and saying how good it was and how I should read it, and I've had it on my shelf for a really long time, and I ended up taking it to Florida with me at the end of March and finished it the first week of April, and I loved it. It was so good, and this is definitely going to be a keep. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, I think, or maybe 5. I really enjoyed it. I just didn't like the ending, so I probably gave it 4 out of 5 stars. But you guys probably know all about this one too, like Reality Boy, so I'm not going to say much about it, but I definitely recommend it, and it's definitely a book that you should buy instead of going to the library. The next book I read because I got sent an arc of The Companion and I had never read the first one, and it was really cheap on Book Outlet. So preview of my haul. I got Between the Lines by Samantha Van Leer and Jodi Picoult, and I wasn't expecting much from this because my friend Christina from The Princess Gummy Bear gave this a 3 out of 5 stars, I think, so I didn't really expect much from it, but Ashley from Ashley Reads, I think, gave it 4 or 5 stars, so I was kind of thinking I would probably be in between. And yeah, it was more of a 3 stars for me. It's about this girl who is obsessed with this fairy tale. She reads it over and over again, and as you probably know, the prince from the fairy tale comes to life and starts speaking to her and everything, and it was cute, but I think that girls in like middle school maybe would have liked this better, so this is probably gonna be a donate. And the next one you probably know all about, and it's Saga Volume 3, and I think I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I can't wait for the next one. And the next one you probably know all about too, and it's Rat Queens Volume 1, Sass and Sorcery, and I'm really glad actually that I didn't purchase this. There was a lot of hype around it on BookTube, and I was expecting it to be amazing, but I always get graphic novels at the library because I read them in literally like 15 minutes. Like, I'm a really fast reader. But yeah, it was really good, and I really liked the illustrations. And then the last thing I read in April you probably haven't heard about, and this is probably a new one that has surfaced on BookTube, and it's called The Woods by James Tinian, I think, and it's Volume 1, The Arrow, and I picked it up at the library because I saw the front and it really drew me in, and the illustrations are pretty cool. Not my favorite, but still pretty cool. And the story was mediocre. That's why I like getting graphic novels at the library. So let me tell you what this is about, just in case you want to go get it at the library, because I don't recommend going out and buying it. It's about these kids that go to this high school, and they're, you know, in the middle of high school, whatever, in the middle of their day, and then all of a sudden they hear this explosion, loud noise outside, and all of a sudden they're transported to a different planet, or to the moon, I think, actually. I think they're on the moon. I think they get transported to the moon, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember because I read it really fast. It was the moon or Mars. Like, just the high school gets transported there, and then they go outside and they're like, oh my god, and they're trying to figure out what to do, and it kind of reminded me a little bit like the Hunger Games. Like, they're all really trying to survive and do all this stuff and get violent, but 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay, and I probably will continue it because I'm interested to see what is going to happen. So that is all I read in April. I didn't read much, but I do plan on reading more in May. I was going to make a TBR, but it got really late. So I will definitely make a TBR for June. If there's any videos that you want to see, let me know. If you want to discuss the books down below, go ahead and comment and tell me if you've read any of them or if you're interested in any of them or if you want to recommend me something. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys later. Bye.